Hey gang, movie review again. Another movie review. You guys gotta let me know. I got a lot of positive comments for my Aquaman review, so I'm excited about that. So we're gonna do some others. We have one. I have one coming up on The Mule with Clint Eastwood, and I wanted to get this one out. This one is Mary Poppins Returns, starring Emily Blunt, Lin Manuel Miranda from Hamilton. I think he created Hamilton and starred in it. Ben Whishaw plays an older Michael Banks. If you remember, Michael Banks was the child in the original, one of the children in the original Mary Poppins. And Emily Mortimer plays his sister Jane, an older version of one of the children from the original Mary Poppins. And you throw in a Dick Van Dyke and Angela Lansbury kicker, and you got a hand that can't be beat. This was a great. It wasn't. It was a great movie. Bottom line, great movie. I'll get the rating system out of the way. I want to go 5-inch heel on this one too. I really do want to do that right now. Emily Blunt played that character differently than Julie Andrews, and I was trying to figure out what it was that was so different. And first thing is, excuse me. The first thing is, she had big shoes to fill. And the great thing about Julie Andrews was that Julie Andrews stepped away from the production and told everyone, this is Emily's show. I'm not gonna foreshadow or get in the limelight at all. It's Emily's thing, and let Emily do it. She's a wonderful actress and she'll be great. And Emily really loved that. And afterwards, Julie Andrews saw the movie and sent a wonderful email to the director and the cast and said, wow, great job. And it was. But she played the part differently. Of course, she could sing great. Julie Andrews, the Mary Poppins character that Julie Andrews brought to the screen was an icon. And when you have to play that's been an icon, and it's been in my mind when I saw it as a child, and I'm not pretty old now. When I've got that Mary Poppins thing in my head for my entire life, and Emily Blunt's got to come in and fill those shoes. That's a tough order, and she did a great job. And she had a certain sadness to her in her role, and I couldn't figure out why. But I began to after a while. It was like she of course her magic is so wonderful, and she knows really what's going to happen, and she knows how things are going to end, and she's trying to teach the people that and the children that throughout the movie, and that's Mary Poppins' thing. It's like, don't think that that it's all over. Keep trying. Keep a optimistic attitude. Have a little fun. Gotta have a little fun, and things will work out. And she knew they were going to work out. She had to help out with a little bit of her magic to get them to work out right. But she knew what was going to happen. She knew how it was going to end, and she knew she was going to have to leave. She was going to have to leave this family that she loved, and she was back to help those children whose lives are a lot more complicated now than they were when they were little. Michael is a widower, and he's about to lose the home that he grew up in. His sister Jane works as a labor movement activist, trying to get the unions help with union building and things like that. The Lin-Manuel Miranda played Jack, a lamplighter, who was kind of sweet on Emily Mortimer's character Jane, but she played hard to get throughout the whole movie. I read another review where they were talking about her being a lesbian, playing a lesbian role in this movie. No, it was your simple, basic 60s 60s and 70s actress. Yeah, I know. You liked it too, didn't you? Yeah. The just playing hard to get, like playing coy like women were famous for in that era. And they treated this movie a lot like, I felt like I was watching the same movie at some points, and the animation was similar. Although it was great special effects, great animation. I was a little turned off when she appeared at the beginning because I could see the cable she was on. It was a little strange. It kind of reminded me of Tinkerbell, if you've ever been to Disney World, when Tinkerbell comes out of the Magic Kingdom, the castle, and sails across over towards Tomorrowland, and you can see she's on a cable. The magic of Disney. But that was the one special effect that kind of threw me a little bit. I couldn't believe we could see that cable. Anyway, we did, and but that didn't ruin it for me. I think if you got children, you got to get them to see this movie. If you're a child at heart, you got to get them to see this movie. If you saw the original Mary Poppins, you got to go see this movie. There's no reason why you shouldn't see this movie. And Disney's really got us wrapped around their little finger, so to speak, because they're reprising all of these old shows and old movies that I fell in love with as a child, and when I learned about the Disney magic for the first time. And I want to go back and see them again as an adult, even if I don't have a kid to take. So they got me. Hey, 5-inch heel. Mary Poppins returns. Love and peace to all. And let's just try to accept one another for who we are. Right, buddy? Yeah? Okay.